What's up, fam of Liberty, and also everyone else who's watching this video who isn't following our channel for some unknown, unfathomable reason. It's your new best friend, Big Sarge, the artist formerly known as Admin Tim. I'm the founder of the Sons of Liberty social media organization that's been steadily enraging MAGA fuckface ass clowns and shitposting since 2015. If you saw us out in the streets at a protest for the first time and or you're new to our channel, I know what you might be thinking, so let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Sing along if you know the words. Fuck Donald Trump, fuck neo-Nazi illegal immigrant Elon Musk, fuck GOP politicians, fuck these limp-dick Democrat politicians that aren't out there fighting for us tooth and nail, and also fuck the billionaires, wealth holders that have their fucking boots on the neck of just about every American citizen. Neither this channel nor its comment sections are a safe space for bootlicking simps for a Russian asset, convicted felon, adjudicated rapist, Wish.com fascist oligarch, failed insurrectionist, wannabe authoritarian tyrant, or his sugar daddy, the world's biggest supervillain, thin-skinned, beta bitch-made man-child from South Africa that nobody ever fucking elected. And now you know where I stand on things, so if you're still cool with me and you're still here and you're not frantically rage typing in the comments box like a triggered snowflake who licks the boots of fascist tyrants and begs for more abuse just so you can own the libs, then maybe consider following this channel after you watch the video and deciding whether or not you like the cut of my jib. Tonight at 6 p.m. in Atlanta, comedian Cliff Cass is hosting a town hall for veterans. I strongly encourage any veterans in the area who are able to attend to please attend. Listen to Cliff's message and learn what you can do to help the resistance movement. For those of you paying attention, we partnered with Cliff and his friend Jessica Denson to organize and promote the March 14th protest called Veterans Marching Against Fascism in Washington, D.C. Speaking of Jessica and Cliff, we'll be doing a live stream with them this coming Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, provided everybody's schedules align. Tomorrow's live stream will have two transgender veterans, Diana Patton and Ciara Rayne. I may have mispronounced Ciara's name. Sorry if I did. Diana is the National Commander of Veterans Defending Democracy, and Ciara is a disabled former U.S. Navy hospital corpsman that served during Don't Ask, Don't Tell from 2003 to 2008. We'll be talking about trans issues as it relates to the Veterans Administration and military service. We'll be talking about trans veterans who are stuck overseas due to their passports being invalidated, and whatever else I can think of. That show will take place tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Tuesday, April 1st. April is Confederate Heritage Month. To remind neo-Confederates and Lost Cause ass clowns what their heritage is, starting tomorrow, the Sons of Liberty will be executing a daily series throughout this entire month, commemorating anniversary events and honoring Southerners who remained loyal to the United States. Make sure to follow our Substack, YouTube, TikTok, and or our Facebook page, as we'll be upsetting neo-Confederates and Lost Cause bigots all month long. The comment sections on some of our socials gets pretty wild because we use a lot of hashtags typically owned by groups such as the United Daughters of the Confederacy and Sons of Confederate Veterans. A reminder that the Confederacy were traitors who betrayed the United States and tried to destroy the Union out of spite. A reminder that heritage, not hate, is lost cause horseshit. A reminder that the lost cause narrative is revisionist history bullshit. A reminder that the South seceded over slavery and economic factors tied to slavery. Also, another reminder that the Confederacy is a bunch of traitors who lost, got their asses kicked, and were forced to beg to be readmitted into the Union. P.S. Your flag is a participation trophy. Die mad about it. Hashtag not sorry, not sorry. Also, during the month of April, we're running a crowdfunding campaign on IndieGoGo. Our goal, which we can only accomplish if we successfully fund the campaign, is to create a year-long documentary web series which we'll put on our YouTube channel. Outside of the Sons of Liberty, I am also an award-winning indie filmmaker, and I've been running my own indie film company, Bravo Whiskey Charlie Films, for about 15 years now. I'm partnered up with a seasoned production crew led by a guy named Hollywood Herd, and we're hoping to bring you some well-produced documentary episodes. The subject of this documentary web series will focus on the American Civil War. Not only will we visit some more famous sites like the Battle of Gettysburg, but we'll also look at some lesser-known events, locations, and people. For example, the tragedy at Ebenezer Creek, sometimes called a massacre, where hundreds of recently freed enslaved black people drowned as they tried to flee pursuing Confederate cavalry. This disaster, precipitated in some part by a Union general destroying a pontoon bridge over the swollen Winter Creek, is what led to the phrase 40 acres and a mule. Find out how with our documentary web series. We'll also chase the path of Harriet Tubman, recently promoted to the rank of general, as she embarked on the first ever woman-led military operation in American history. Tubman would lead over 150 black soldiers from the 2nd South Carolina Volunteer Infantry Regiment through a portion of South Carolina, liberating enslaved black people. We'll take a closer look at confirmed instances of women disguising themselves as men and fighting for the Union. We'll also take a look at the rare instance of a woman who openly served as a woman, fighting alongside her husband and fellow soldiers of a Rhode Island unit. We'll visit a battlefield reenactment and interview reenactors, many of whom, contrary to popular belief, are not actually a bunch of heritage not hate conservatives privately wishing that the South had won the war. A lot of these living historians and hardcore reenactors were keen to speak with us about their passion for history, getting it right, and bringing new people into their hobby. And surprisingly, there are a lot of reenactors who actually follow the Sons of Liberty, probably because of Confederate Heritage Month, but maybe just because they're not bigots and are down with whatever causes we promote as well. Now, we can only do this web series if we hit our funding goals, so we'd appreciate your support, your contribution, and we'd appreciate it if you'd share the campaign with your friends, family, loved ones, and your social media followings. I'm going to skip most of my obligatory disclaimers, at least as it pertains to Discord, because I haven't gotten around to redoing the Discord tutorial video yet. But if you like the shirts or the hoodie that I wear in my videos, some of them, but not all of them, are available in the Sons of Liberty merch store, provided that I don't get taken down for Etsy content violations. The merch store is listed in the link tree in our YouTube and TikTok channel descriptions and in the video description on YouTube. A lot of the designs and merch gets added specifically because you request them in our comment sections. New merch goes up all the time, and just this morning I put up a few more designs and a few more coming in the next day or two. I will also be taking delivery on a couple of Sons of Liberty battle flags, and as soon as I figure out which one is the best, those will be available in the merch store as well. If you like our video content, we have a whole social media presence elsewhere on like 14 or 15 different outlets, so we'd appreciate it if you'd follow us on all of our other socials, whichever ones that you have. The various socials that we have are listed in the Throatpunch at the end of our videos and in the link tree, which can be found, again, on the YouTube and TikTok channel descriptions. On YouTube and TikTok, we'd also appreciate it if you would subscribe, like, and get notifications on our channel. It's a little bit of a different process if you're on TikTok, but if you're still on TikTok, you already knew that. I'll be doing all of our Sons of Liberty Confederate Heritage Month videos on TikTok as well. I usually don't post to TikTok anymore, but I'm doing it this time. See how long it takes to shadow ban us there for that. You can help us extend our reach by sharing our video content on all of your socials. You can go find the relevant Sons of Liberty account on that platform, share our content, including this video, because it's probably linked there already. You can help us beat the algorithm by leaving us at least 7 words in the comment sections. 7 words isn't just a Deftones song reference or a George Carlin reference. It's the magic number that the algorithm needs to decide that your engagement on our content is more meaningful and thought-provoking than a drive-by what you said or haha or a string of emojis like a American flag, fist bump, and fire emoji in your secret Signal War Plans chat group. And so I got off topic there. So therefore, suggest our video and our channel to people who watch the same things that you watch. That algorithm works on most other social media platforms, so be cognizant of that on places where you support your favorite content creators. On that note, if you've watched this video all the way to the end and nothing that I've ranted about here today has stirred your mental processes or convinced you to leave a comment, but you still want to help us beat the algorithm, then the phrase, "I made it to the end to Big Sarge" is actually 8 words. So you can be an overachiever, or if you can't think of anything else, despite all of my thought-provoking, inflammatory thoughts and profanities, then there's a suggestion for you. 2 claps and a Rick. Join or die. Fight like your ancestors. Woo!
And now it's time for the Throatpunch!